Okay, in case you haven't guessed, I'm inside the burial chamber of a Kofun, a Japanese ancient tomb. And this isn't just any ordinary burial chamber. This is quite amazing. It's actually the biggest one I've been in. It's it's so awesome, like it's so incredible. I mean, just for example, so the height of this is around 3 meters. Like I'm standing here easily, and like if I reach up, I can't touch the ceiling. And that's very, very rare. Like normally I'm ducking down and crawling around inside these tombs. There are a couple or a few that you can stand in, but I've never, I've seen a couple around this size, but this is definitely one of the biggest. And if we have a look at the ceiling stone here, I mean this here, I'll fall over, this here is one gigantic stone. Apparently it weighs around 60 tons. Don't ask me how they got this here or any of these stones, because I really don't know. But you know, think about what an amazing feat that is during ancient times. Even in modern times, it'll be pretty impressive. Yeah, and there's a lot of large stones in here. So this is the rear of the chamber, huge stone here, and the walls, also a lot of massive stones. Like they're all around 2 meters well, in height, or at least as they stand in height. Actually, some of them more than 2 meters. Like this one, yeah, it's almost up to the ceiling, so it's probably about 2 meters, 2.5. This one as well. Yeah, and this one too. It's huge. And then on the floor, let's try to get my light out of the way. On the floor, yeah, it's all pebbles, small pebbles and largish pebbles. Hear me walking around. It's so beautiful. And even like a kind of, I don't know what you call it, like a divider pattern here, kind of sectioning off parts of the tomb. So obviously before there would have been a sarcophagus in the back here. It's not here now, and as far as I can tell, nobody knows where it is, so it was obviously raided at some point in time. That said, I was reading the sign before, they've actually discovered around 300 relics within this tomb, which are, I don't know if they're all in there, but there's a museum a couple minutes away from here. I haven't been there, but I might go in there later. And yeah, quite a lot of the relics are housed in there. Yeah, so this is beautiful. It's really hot outside, but it's nice and cool in here, obviously. Although it's still a little bit steamy, like I'm sweating quite a lot. But yeah, it's much better than being outside in the sun. And you can hear the cicadas in the background, I would imagine. Cool. Yeah, and then a little kind of cross member here. I need to duck down to get under this. So it's probably about 1.5 meters or so. Yeah, more huge wall stones. Okay, getting through the floor here. And yeah, and that's the light to the outside world. Okay, and this is what it looks like from this perspective. Now this is what I call history. So awesome. Okay, so let's step into the outside world, back to reality. And that reality is a goddamn awesome tomb. And this is what it looks like from the outside. Okay, and the tomb itself is huge. Like, I don't know if I even mentioned that. And I probably should mention the name, which I think I didn't. So this is actually called Kannonzuka Kofun. And we're in Takasaki city, or not in the city, but in a little quiet town in the precincts of the city. And It's in Gunma Prefecture, which is my favorite prefecture in Japan. And the sun's going down now, which is kind of nice and refreshing. So yeah, so this is the tomb itself. Give me a better look. So this is the front end, going back to the tail end. This is a Zempo Kainfun, or circular, keyhole shaped tomb. And the burial chamber is in the rounded bit. Alright, and here's your information sign. Kannonzuka Kofun. Okay, so yep, as usual, I'm not going to try and read it all, but basically it's giving you the dimensions, 105 meters. It's from kind of 6th to 7th century. Here it's talking about the 300 artifacts. Yeah, and here we got some diagrams. So it's the tomb from above, and there are quite a few other Kofun around here. I've probably seen all of them, or at least most of them. I'll have to sort of check that closely later, but I have been here before. And here's some of the relics found inside. That's really awesome. Diagram of the chamber. Yeah. As I was saying, I have been here before, but at that time, I was planning to film. Like, it was about maybe 5 years ago now. Yeah, maybe about 5-6 years ago. I was planning to film at the time, but I was here on holidays. I wasn't actually living here at that time, and I ran out of batteries in my camera, so all filming was a lost cause. So yeah, all right. Anyway, so I'm here now filming finally, and on that note, we are going to head up towards the top of the tomb. So there you have it, one damn awesome tomb. I have to say this is probably, it's hit my top 10 of tombs ever, maybe even top 5. Like, it's awesome. Like this chamber here is just so cool, and the tomb itself, like, it's huge, and it's like 4 or 5 layers all the way down to like where the street is now. So yeah, it's incredible. So if you want to come and see a really cool tomb, come to Gunma, and come to Gunma anyway, because it's the coolest place in Japan. So I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll catch you on the next one. See ya.